They actually called me this morning while I was on the bus, and I talked to them a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I really want to donate, but I have class. And so they're like, oh yeah, just come in anytime. I was like, okay. So I'm probably going to try and go like right when it starts, before it, like there's a ton of people, so that I can get in and get out and not have to worry about it. But I'm so excited I get to go donate blood. I remember so vividly being in high school and like probably around the time I was 16 or just before I was 16, and all my friends were so excited because they were 16 and they could donate blood, and they like, I can't remember if you still needed a parent's permission or whatever, but like something about you had to be 16 or something. But so all of my friends were super excited because they could donate blood, and I was like, nope, not gonna do it. No, I don't want to have anything to do with needles. And somehow, like a couple months ago when we did the blood donation through our stake, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and just like signed up on Sunday. And I was like, what did I just sign myself up for? Like, what is going on? And I got like the email with my appointment time, and I was like, okay, well now I can't back out. Like I've got an actual appointment. Like I have to go. And so I was like, okay, well I'm gonna do it. Like if it sucks, I won't ever do it again. And it was actually the weirdest feeling ever. Like, and I'm like this weirdly, what's the word? I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm weird about things, and so like I don't like the needle, but I was totally fine to like watch the blood coming out of my arm. Like I didn't want to watch the needle going in my body, but I was cool watching blood come out of my body. Like, I don't know. There's a word for that. If you can think of that, let me know, because there's a word. I just can't think of it right now. And I'm probably going to remember it while I'm editing the vlog and just like caption it in. But yeah, that was a really amazing experience to get to do that. And granted, I had the really like nasty aftermath of like trying to stand up too fast and being like horrendously nauseous and like trying to throw up and ending up laying on the floor for like an hour, and that was awful. And I never want to do that again. But I really was grateful that I was able to donate blood. Although the one thing that does annoy me about this is like once the Red Cross gets your information, they call you all the time. I swear I've gotten like 6 phone calls from them since I donated like 3 or 4 months ago. They're like, can you come donate? Can you come donate? Can you come donate? And I'm like, no, stop asking me. I will come donate when I'm ready to come donate, which means when I have time, which is like never. But because it's the stake thing, I'm making time. But yeah, I'm really excited about this tomorrow. I realized I didn't even talk about it in yesterday's vlog, but I'm so excited. Today is going to be a fabulous day. This morning I decided I was going to walk to school, which is actually really nice. Luckily it's still like, it's starting to cool off and become fall. So it was actually really nice temperature, and I actually ran into some people that I knew, but I only could stop briefly because I wasn't sure how long it would take me. It actually took me about as long as I thought it would, and it took like 40 minutes. But it's my first like long walking journey without the brace since I hurt my knee, and it was actually really good. I was a little sore at first, I think just because my body was like, wait, what are you doing? But it worked out nicely, and now my knee's not even sore at all. So I'm thinking I might be able to start running by the end of the week. I'm so excited. I literally love running so much. I feel like all you guys have heard in like the last couple of weeks is about how much I miss running. But I'm so excited that I might be able to get back to it. So the donating blood really stressed me out because I got there and a ton of people were there, and I had like, I didn't have an appointment, but they just told me to like come in anytime after 3. And so by the time they actually like poked me with the needle, it was like almost 4, and I needed to leave by like 4:50 to catch the bus. So I was like stressing out, like I'm not gonna be able to make it. And I do think that affected like my blood flow because I was like stressed, and so I was like not bleeding as fast. That sounds weird, but I did end up making it to class, and I didn't black out this time, which I'm super impressed with. I didn't even have to lay down. I just took a couple more minutes to like sit on the table for a little bit, and then kind of slowly got up and walked over and sat down and drank my juice and ate my Cheez-Its, and it was good. I didn't even feel like puking this time, so I'm really impressed with that. Actually, when I went and had my blood drawn, they missed my vein. Again, I must have moved my wrist or something, but my vein moved, and so they poked me and it missed, and I hate that so much. I literally hate needles. Like, I cannot deal with them. So I'm like, yep, I'm gonna look this way and you're gonna talk to me and I can focus on that and I won't even know that you poked me until I'm already bleeding and then it's already over. But no, he poked me and he's like, oh. And I was like, uh-oh, like what happened? And he goes, well, your vein moved, and called someone over, and I was like, oh crap, like what is happening? But it was just that my vein moved, and so they ended up getting it right, but my little arm hurts. But it's good. And the thing that I hate so much is that they poke my finger. Like, and this time they missed, and it's like on the side, and that irritates me, especially with this finger, because they like poke your middle finger because theoretically you like use it less. I find that I use like both my like pointer finger, my pointer finger, and my middle finger a lot, especially on my right hand. Like I wish they would just poke my left hand, because that's why I have my like blood drawn from my left arm, is because I don't really, I mean, I use my left arm, but it's not nearly as much as my right arm. And so especially when it comes to like right after, when I'm still sore, I could go to school and like still write. That's why I have my left arm poked, but I really need to just tell them to poke my left finger next time, because it irritates me so much. There was like a bus that was gonna leave at like I got out of class at like 7:30, and there was a bus that was gonna leave at like 8. So I could have waited around for the bus, but I decided that I was just gonna walk home because it was still nice. I was kind of chilly actually. I was like, oh, I need to start wearing pants, but it was really nice outside, and it was great to get to walk. I actually walked to school this morning as well, so I've actually walked about like the majority of my run route, a little bit less than what I would usually do, but I feel totally fine, so I'm thinking I may walk my run route tomorrow, which I'm super excited about because y'all know I miss my running. But yeah, it's been a good day. Yeah, it's been a really good day. I really, really loved getting to walk, especially tonight because it was kind of like cloudy. And I had known that it was going to be cloudy, which is why I switched to shoes when I was home in between. But I was like wearing my flats, and so it was like not super warm, but like at least it was better than my sandals. But it was cloudy and it was breezy and it was beautiful, and I love it. And like lately, past like 3 or 4 days, maybe even longer, there've been like huge clouds just all over the sky with like little bits of blue sprinkled in there, and it's been beautiful and I love it. And it actually sounds like there might be another storm happening. I can kind of hear the wind, although it might be cars because we do live like right by Main Street. But yeah, today's been a really amazing day. I almost forgot to tell you the most important part. I actually got, I'm going to try and do this without showing addresses, but I got a letter from one of my friends today. And so I was really excited, but I'm really happy that I got that letter. And it was actually like a birthday card that she sent late because she didn't have time to send it right away. And so it actually got to Fresno before, like right after I left. So my parents forwarded it to me and I got to read it, and it was really sweet and I'm so grateful. But I just wanted to tell you guys that I love you guys, and good night.